First, the two biggest hospitals in Clay County, which include a lot of Kansas City north of the river, did not receive the COVID-19 vaccine until this week. KMBC 9's Michael Mahoney says that's much later than some of the Metro's other big facilities.
The vaccine is here! Yay! Yay!
North Kansas City Hospital now has some COVID-19 vaccines. Some staffers thought they'd get it last week, and when they didn't, they told their state senator, Lauren Arthur.
They hadn't received any vaccinations last week, and they were frustrated that they were told not to expect any this week.
The Truman Medical Center helped out, providing some doses to both North Kansas City and to Liberty. And North Kansas City started vaccinating some frontline staffers today.
It's worry, like you're really emotionally drained every day because you worry about your patients and how are they going to survive? Are they going to make it off of the ventilator? Those type of things. It's really personal for each of us.
State Senator Arthur, however, is still wondering why two of the Northland's biggest hospitals did not get their own vaccine supply.
There's not a lot of clarity around those decisions, and I think it's perfectly reasonable to ask what hospitals are receiving vaccine shipments, how much are they receiving, and how are those decisions made.
The Parson administration says 285 facilities are approved to vaccinate people, and they're adding more. But with so many Phase 1A workers, it'll take time. So, North Kansas City Hospital and Liberty's Hospital did not get the vaccines when they expected to get them, but they've got them now, and they've started to vaccinate some of their staff. Michael Mahoney, KMBC 9 News.
Liberty Hospital officials say they were able to vaccinate what they say are a handful of their highest exposure frontline workers with the doses they got from Truman. Staff with the Unified Government Health Department in Wyandotte County are starting to get vaccinated. Today, we were invited to check out its vaccine distribution center at the old Kmart facility on State Avenue. This will be one of 3 mass sites where people will be able to get their shots when it's more widely available. You will walk through one of these lanes, meet up with a nurse for screening, and he or she will administer the shot. EMS workers will start to get their shots next week.
Certainly this is the light at the end of the tunnel, as Julianne said. For me, this is the beginning of the end, but it is not the end itself. And we've just got to stay diligent through the process, get folks taken care of.
Once you get your vaccine, you'll get a vaccination card to show you've received your first shot. You will have to come back a few weeks later for your second shot. Right now, workers at the Kansas City VA Medical Center are starting to get vaccinated. The Moderna vaccine arrived this morning. The VA is sharing these videos with us of workers unloading the boxes from UPS and the first employees getting the vaccine. It plans to vaccinate more than 1,000 workers by Friday. The VA will start vaccinating veterans on Saturday. 2 of the biggest pharmacies in the United States are preparing to vaccinate our nation's oldest populations. KMBC 9's Matt Fleener is live now at a CVS near 9th and Minnesota in KCK with that plan. Matt?
Nursing homes like CVS and Walgreens actually started signing up with, nursing homes actually started signing up with CVS and Walgreens weeks ago. Now it's all about putting that plan into action. Workers with CVS and Walgreens are getting ready for the biggest mission they've faced: vaccinate elderly patients against COVID-19 inside nursing homes and long-term care facilities.
We're starting in Kansas and Missouri next week.
The area director for CVS says 450 long-term care facilities are already signed up and scheduled in the Kansas City area, saying it will take 3 months to get through everyone.
Hoping to get all this accomplished within about 12 weeks is really exciting. And then we're already laying out strategy for what the next round looks like.
We have deep infrastructure around this, and we've been able to lean into that.
Walgreens is already in 12 states this week, hoping to start in Kansas and Missouri next week, too.
We want to make sure that people understand the effectiveness of the vaccine, more importantly, how safe it is.
Providers also say they'll be doing multiple visits to each facility to make sure they don't miss anyone. Now, if you don't have a CVS or a Walgreens near a nursing facility where you or a loved one lives, both providers say they will travel, and both CVS and Walgreens say they will start vaccinating people inside of these stores early next year. Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
CVS and Walgreens both won contracts from the federal government to help vaccinate inside nursing homes. As more people start to get vaccinated, cases in Missouri are going down. In Missouri, the 7-day rolling average of new cases is down to 3,000, and we'll get an update from Kansas tomorrow. In Kansas, the monthly positivity rate is down to 13.8%. The positivity rate in Missouri is staying at about 17.1%. Americans are on the verge of getting some help from Washington, D.C. Congress approved the $900 billion pandemic relief bill. Now it heads to President Trump's desk to be signed into law. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze explains when those checks could be going out.
Help is finally on the way for American households and businesses struggling to make ends meet during the pandemic, and not a moment too soon. The House and Senate overwhelmingly approving $900 billion in COVID relief.
The American people have waited long enough.
The bill extends emergency jobless benefits and an eviction moratorium that were set to expire at the end of the year. It adds $300 in weekly federal unemployment benefits and provides nearly $300 billion in aid to small businesses, plus more than $8 billion for distributing the vaccine. And it includes a one-time payment of up to $600 for individuals making up to $75,000 per year. So a family of 4 could receive $2,400. The Treasury Secretary saying those stimulus checks could show up in Americans' bank accounts as soon as next week. Much needed relief, but for some, too little, too late.
I personally think it's long past due. $600 isn't going to help a lot of the average Americans just trying to get by.
The COVID relief deal was months in the making and comes attached to a $1.4 trillion spending bill to keep the government funded through September. Up against the clock with government funding set to run dry, lawmakers raced to pass a one-week stopgap spending bill to buy more time for the larger piece of legislation to go into effect. President Trump approved that temporary extension and is now expected to sign the bigger spending bill, including COVID relief, into law. President-elect Joe Biden applauding the deal, while Democrats insist more aid will need to be approved under the Biden administration.
Now, while some Americans could start receiving those stimulus checks before the new year through direct deposit, the bill does give the IRS a deadline of January 15th to send out the payments. For the latest developments on relief, coronavirus cases, and the vaccine, just visit KMBC.com. You can also view the information by downloading our free KMBC 9 News app.